MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
John Lester will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Now Lester's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder number 12, Juan.
Here's Juan Lagares. His past history against John Lester, 2 for 9. Now the first pitch here from Lester. On the ground to the left side. Bryant's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
0-2 now from Lester. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Jacob deGrom is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now is John Jay. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's gone 3 for 8. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third.
At the plate, Chris Bryant.
Baseman.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners on first with one down. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Set to deal on 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Here it comes, 2-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2 out with the man at first. To 2-2 now.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Payoff pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce ranging back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still no score. Here's Neil Walker. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Third baseman, number 5.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, with the runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting a ground ball to somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the ball in play.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And there goes right. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Rene Rivera pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1-2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think he gives him anything to hit here. Makes him chase it to get him out.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Grounded foul. Now another 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's Addison Russell. sends that one out of play for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Into the box, John Lester. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Batting ninth, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Second and third here, one man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Jason Hayward, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Jacob deGrom. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Jacob deGrom.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out of play.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Juan Lagares. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
The 2-0 now from Lester. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats, foul down the left side.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Neil Walker. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
The 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? John Jay. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Sean Shea.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fouled back.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Jay is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lagares is underneath this one. 2 gone.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now here it comes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We'll move ahead to the fourth inning now in Game 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman.
I'm no
5.
hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one stayed too low apparently. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
The batter, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-0. The 2-0 now from Lester. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 12.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now,
18,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here it comes, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
now batting, the shortstop, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Here's the 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Now batting, pitcher, John Lester.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Lester. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Cespedes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Now at the plate, Rene Rivera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rene Rivera.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Lester ready. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Juan Lagares as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 delivery. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. One on its way from Lester, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
That's what you do with a backdoor breaking ball. It looks like it's not going to make it back. You don't quit, you stay with it, and then you got to drive it the other way. Nice job of hitting.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Contreras is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Mets. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Fouled back. Ready with another 2-2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
Ready once again, John Jay. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Taken by Walker. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Anthony Rizzo would be next. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw in time and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Neil Walker. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Now Lester's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite hit the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Hayward. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, David Wright, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. Bryant with the bare hand. Not in time. A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first.
Darno.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And this ball's in the air and should be routine for Bruce in right field. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 2-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Eric Goodell, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Goodell. The second baseman, number 18.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Comes set and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Runner at second here with one man out. Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, pitcher, Sean Lester.
Striding in once again, John Lester. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off for ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Rene Rivera. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Rene Rivera.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
The 2-0 now from Lester. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Bryant. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 62, Eric Godell.
Jose Reyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Reyes at full speed. Look at him fly. He's headed for third. And he'll make it to third safely. So your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Justin Grimm comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 52, Justin Grimm.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And that misses. 2-1. Here it is. Oh, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and we are tied here in game 2.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Way outside. 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Fly ball out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley, and we are tied 2-2. Josh Edgen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Josh Edgen.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Wilson Contreras.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. One and two. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And a changeup right down the middle.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 home. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
He's set. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Fernando Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Here's Neil Walker. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number
Not a lot of
19.
offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Jay is right there. And that's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Fernando Salas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
59, Fernando Salas.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Anthony Rizzo.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way, and they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it is on 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Here's Addison Russell. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Jamal Weeks will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 8, Jamal Weeks.
Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Two and 0 count and the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Koji Uehara is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 19,
Javier Baez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Batting in the 8th spot. Number 9, Javier Baez. First base
stepping in now,
44.
Rene Rivera. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Hey, first batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here, he's here to compete.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Right over the middle, knee high. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Wilmer Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Wilmer.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A little bouncer. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in to try it again, Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries. And the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. One and 2, here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. And New York's taken a 3-2 lead. Jerry Familia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
27, Jerry Familia.
Here's Javier Baez. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally.
Javier Baez.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Here's the 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason
Stepping into the box,
Hayward.
Jason Hayward. Lifetime against Familia. He's gone 2 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. One 0 count. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes on 1-1. And this will be fouled away.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Runners on first with 1 down. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping into the box, John Jay. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled back. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Speared on the dive. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have. So when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.